Who considers Joe Calzaghe the best? Nobody. Hit him with the Keith Sweat. Nobody, baby. Nobody. Nobody, baby. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. PG NG Empress. Gotta get money. Y'all know what it is, man. Back with Engineers to the Streets, give you the most fun, accurate, real boxing news, because you know we in the streets, man. The doctor's in the house, man. We here for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Check this out, man. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so right now as the notification says this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut that sound off right now. I really appreciate it. We've been going crazy, man. I thank God first. I thank y'all for the support after, man. Thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm dedicated to this, and y'all been really showing me love. So big salute to y'all, man. Hey, but check this out, man. Today I have news coming out of Japan, you know what I'm saying? Coming out of Japan once again. Then we have Naoya Inoue. Y'all know I love me some Naoya Inoue. Let's bring her up right here on the screen. Yes, sir. Here go Naoya Inoue, man. You know, last time we talked about Naoya Inoue, who was my 2023 fighter of the year. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. Of course, I don't think that could be disputed. I have him pound for pound number 2 behind Terrence Bud Crawford only. You know, I have him above Canelo. I have Canelo number 3. He's a dope fighter. You know, last time he said that Americans don't have fighting spirit. Americans are soft. But then today, you know, Michael Benson reported on Twitter that according to Naoya Inoue, he said he doesn't have to travel. He said he doesn't have to travel to show that he's great. He said maybe back in the day, but you know, now in order to get money, he's good where he's at, and I respect that. He's good where he's at, you know, and he doesn't have to do much, you know, as far as travel goes, and go to other countries to fight other fighters on different turfs, that is, you know. And I was like, dang, I wonder, man, you know what, he reminded me of Joe Calzaghe, man. You know, y'all, some of y'all remember Joe Calzaghe. Y'all know how much of a boxing aficionado y'all are, but you know me, I'm a pugilist enthusiast. Okay, well, so check this out. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth, man. I love boxing, so you know I know about Joe Calzaghe and his endeavors and his festivities of such of his during his tenure of boxing. You know what's crazy? Joe Calzaghe, man, why isn't he considered the best? Let's bring him up right here. Why isn't Joe Calzaghe right here considered the best? You know, Joe Calzaghe is 46-0. You know, never lost, man. Why is he considered the best? Well, I mean, he's considered very good or great, you know, but never in the conversation of the best. Why is that? You know why? Because he never traveled. Never traveled. Never traveled. Okay. Please, I don't want Inoue to be a victim of this, man. Do not do that, man. I know a lot of y'all aren't going to hear me when I say this, but I think Inoue is capable of beating fighters anywhere at any time. But you have to travel, man. You know, he cannot be stuck on your island in Japan, just like Calzaghe was stuck on his island in Wales. You know, no one thinks that Joe Calzaghe is the best unless you're a native of Wales. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? No one considers him the best. You know, he never traveled. He fought B-Hop and Roy Jones at his very last 2 fights in America. You know, Roy Jones was Roy and B-Hop were his last 2 fights. One was 40 and one was 43 respectively. Damn. I'm sorry. If those of you that don't know the meaning of respectively, that means that the first one, Roy, was 40, B-Hop was 43, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Those are his last 2 fights, man. They were in their 40s. Both of them were in their 40s, man. And his best wins, in my opinion, his best wins were Jeff Left Hook Lacey and Mikkel Kessler, who I like Mikkel Kessler. But Mikkel Kessler, Andre Ward beat him on a Tuesday. I'm going up on a Tuesday. On the Tuesday. On the Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. I mean, it's not literally a Tuesday, but you know what I'm saying. Got the club going up on a Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? So, Mikkel Kessler is a good fighter. Mikkel Kessler, Jeff Left Hook Lacey cannot be your best wins if you want to be considered the best boxer. You see what I'm saying? When Floyd was considered the best, you know, he was the best everywhere and anywhere. That's why he's still getting paid today to do exhibitions. When Pacquiao was considered the best, it was everywhere. That's why they want him currently to come back and do what? Exhibitions against legendary Muay Thai fighter in Buakaw. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. You know, the same thing applies for Canelo. He's best everywhere. Roy Jones, he was the best everywhere. Terrence Bud Crawford, he's the best everywhere, considered the best everywhere. You have to travel if you want to be considered the best. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I just want, man, come on, Inoue. Like, I really like Inoue. Please don't be like Calzaghe. You know, somehow some people aren't going to hear what I'm saying. They're just going to hear that, oh, I'm hating on Inoue. Bro, Inoue is my 2023 fighter of the year. He's only #2 pound for pound list, in my opinion, behind Terrence Crawford. That means I have him better than everybody else. I have him better than Tank. I have him better than Canelo. I have him better than Bivol. Better be everybody. So there's no way I can be hating on somebody because I have him #2. Only behind one person out of all boxers. So like I said, I really think he's capable of beating anybody anywhere, but it doesn't matter what I think. He has to do it in order to be considered the best. So that's my issue right there. If you want to talk about legacy, you cannot just do it in your hometown, man. You're gonna be a local hero, you know what I'm saying? A high school hero. You know what I'm saying? I believe that he can do it anywhere, man. Who considers Joe Calzaghe the best? Nobody. Hit him with the Keith Sweat. Nobody, baby. Nobody. Nobody. And the band keeps playing on. You know, and don't get me wrong, Inoue has fought some hitters, you know what I'm saying? His best wins to me were probably Stephen Fulton, Nonito Donaire, who he beat twice. The first one was close, but he beat him. He also fought Maloney, and of course, Marlon Tapales. So he has some good wins, but still, you got to travel a little more, baby. I appreciate y'all rocking me as always. Don't forget to bless me with that like, man. God bless y'all. Remember, with God, I can do anything. Without God, I'm nothing. And check out the Cash App right there. Also, too, if you want to show some extra love, don't feel obligated, but if you want to, man, we're not monetized on YouTube yet, so you can hit me with the Cash App. Everything's at the bottom. Also, hit me with the email, too, man. YouTube comments, sometimes I miss them, and some people get nasty, and sometimes I do forget to hit the YouTube comments, but I try my best to hit them all, and I usually do. But with the perks of hitting me on the email is that I will address your comments on the next show, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be on the show, featured on the show, I'll call you out, and you know what I'm saying, maybe you can join the Discord too and give me your thoughts on the live chat. I appreciate y'all. We out. God bless. Peace. Love y'all. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.